gentlemen, we're back. Welcome back to Killer Score, the podcast that covers cult classic films with killer scores and soundtracks that we believe are underappreciated. We take a look at them, talk about the movie, the whole shebang. You know, it's this podcast. If you're watching it already,
you know what to expect.
You know,
I'm
unless
back.
this is somewhere in your first episode, which you'll get the gist.
Yep, I'm back, baby.
I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, Japan was awesome. Glad to be back on the set here. And also glad that Erin is leading us this time because jet lag is still a factor.
Yes, it is. I told you that would happen.
I persevered.
Fair.
Look at me. I'm totally fine.
You look tired. He's out. That's what he sounds like.
Anyway.
Okay.
It's your turn, Erin.
So the movie that I picked was 2004's Napoleon Dynamite. Now, I picked this movie because, for several reasons. One is it kind of constitutes as a cult classic. It did, but yes and no. I feel like it's a good contender for our podcast, though, because it's such a time capsule.
Yeah.
So I picked this movie because I wanted something a bit more lighthearted in comparison to the last movies we covered.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I was like, what's more lighthearted than a teen comedy from 2004, directed by Jared Hess, well known for the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
Huh.
He also did a couple other movies that I have listed. Let me pull that up. Because the Minecraft movie was the first one that came to my mind.
It's actually not that bad, by the way.
No, and when you watch the Minecraft movie, if you've seen Napoleon Dynamite, you're like, yeah, I see the similarities.
You do. Because, I mean, the guy's from Idaho.
Yeah.
And there's a whole, a whole potato subplot in Minecraft. In the Minecraft movie. Not in the game, in the movie.
So it'd be like if I made a movie and there was cheesesteaks everywhere.
Yes.
I like that. I like when filmmakers inject a little of themselves
into the film they're making, yeah.
Like, there's a familiarity that's always appreciated.
Yeah. So, this was Jared Hess's first feature film. He actually dropped out of college to finish this film, to be honest. I was reading about this. He and John Hader were friends in college, and they went, and one of Jared Hess's friends, not John Hader, said, the script is too good, the script is too good, stop focusing on your studies and go make this stupid movie. And the movie itself is it's semi-autobiographical, because a lot of the situations that our lead character, Napoleon Dynamite, gets into is based off of stuff from Jared Hess's life, especially his awkward teenage years, which, let's be honest, everyone's teenage years were awkward. If you peaked in your teens, I'm so sorry. No, you didn't.
Always live for the here and now, kids.
Yep. So, the other thing... So, this one... It had a very small budget. And they said they used half the budget on on the music rights.
That tracks.
Because they were trying to figure out, what songs to use for the movie. And, yeah, they went with a Jamiroquai song for, a scene in the movie.
I believe
It was Can't Heat.
Yeah.
And they said between that and the other songs they used for the movie, they probably spent half their budget.
They used the White Stripes in this.
They did.
Oh,
they used White Stripes as well.
And they were red hot at the time.
Yeah, this is 2004.
This is 2004. This is right off Elephant, I think.
Yeah, because they used the Friends song.
I can tell we're gonna be friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's it's in the beginning of the movie.
Oh sweet.
Yeah. So the movie had a. Sorry, go ahead.
Song ruined completely by Jack Johnson existing.
He's okay. I mean, the song itself kind of sounds like it's an acoustic guitar song. You expect Jack Johnson not to cover it?
It's twee.
Yeah, it is twee.
See, at least twee in the endearing way by way of Jack White, but Jack Johnson, I don't know. It's just the flavorlessness. There's even more of it.
I just think of that Joel Haver video where they use like a really slowed down version of Upside Down because it was in the Curious George movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Sidetrack. I got a little ranty. Sorry about that, Erin. Continue.
It's okay. So, John Swihart. I'm butchering everybody's names this episode. I'm tired. He did the music. He did for this movie. He also did the music for Youth in Revolt, Employee of the Month, and here's one that we're all familiar with: How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same theme music?
I think he actually did do the theme music for it, because it was like his band, The Solids, I'm pretty sure, that did the theme music for How I Met Your Mother. But I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. So this film had a budget of $400,000. As I said, they probably spent half the money on the music, so their budget was $200,000. And this was, considering it had a limited release, it did really, really well. Like, you could remember back, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the Vote for Pedro shirts everywhere, pictures of llamas and that kind of thing, because of the llama scenes in the movie. Things like that. Like, this movie became so memeified before YouTube was a thing, because this came out in 2004.
Yeah, so literally a year before YouTube.
A year before YouTube. So this movie was like kind of it's kind of a time capsule of like early 2000s humor.
Yeah.
But it's not like in the super like crass or like really obnoxious way. Like this movie, I'm pretty sure has like a PG or PG-13 rating.
Well, shout out. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's not gonna be like you're not watching Euro Trip.
No.
This is not that movie.
So it's not like X-Play levels of cringe.
God, no. It's more just like, this is just awkward stuff that teenagers actually get involved in.
It's awkward humor, basically.
It's awkward humor.
Yeah. Shout out, by the way, this one goes out to my friend from grade school, Melissa Williams. This was her favorite movie. Rest in peace. Yeah, but
yeah.
So what brought this on?
So I picked this movie mostly because I was going through my list of movies. I'm like, I want a lighthearted comedy here, and I was like, Napoleon Dynamite is perfect for this. Plus, also, I was thinking about like the time of year that we're filming this. This is like junior prom season.
Oh, true.
Oh, it is coming up on March.
Yeah, because junior proms are usually like February and March. Senior proms are like April, May. At least they were in my school. So it was like, what is a good movie to like send off for this stupid spam calls? To send off whoever's watching this, if you're in high school, then a high school movie. And this movie actually was filmed in and around an actual high school in Preston, Ohio. Preston, Idaho. They actually, since they had like no budget, they relied on the generosity of the people living in Preston, Ohio, which, if you're familiar with that town, there's like less than 10,000 people. Like, it's probably like, I think Wikipedia said there were like 6,000 people there, 6 or 7. I might be wrong with that number. I might be wrong a lot in this episode. Whatever that. Oh, yeah. So they wanted to get Jason Lee, Vincent Gallo, or Brad Garrett in the movie. They were all offered roles in the film. They turned them down for various reasons, either scheduling, payment, things like that.
Yeah, because
just everyone's got their reasons to turn down a movie.
Pretty sure Jason Lee was doing like My Name Is Earl at the time.
He was. Also, The casting director wanted to get Jake Gyllenhaal to play Napoleon Dynamite. Killer Score veteran Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've literally got movies on my list with Jake, so we would be seeing Jake again sometime in the future.
Yeah. So, Jared Hess said, no, I don't want some big name actor. I want my friend John to play Napoleon Dynamite because he's perfect for this role.
And pretty much that became his big thing, right? John Heater.
Yeah, kind of playing like awkward characters.
Yeah.
Awkward, kind of nerdy characters.
I remember specifically in Monster House when he had a bit role as like a arcade.
Oh yeah.
Guru.
Yeah.
Like he
junkie.
Arcade junkie. He basically just did the Napoleon voice again.
Yeah, and the movie that came to my mind for John Hader or Hader, I think it's Hader.
Maybe.
This is a cringe movie. It's Blades of Glory.
Oh god, I remember that movie.
Yeah, it's not great. It has not aged well, and it wasn't a good movie then. It's not a good movie now.
Two dudes are touching each other. That's funny.
And it's like, no. I just locked my phone by accident.
See, that was the Will Ferrell movie that hinted that maybe Will Ferrell needed a break.
It really did. It really did.
Dracula?
The film. Oh, sorry. They filmed this in 23 days.
Huh. Isn't that kind of short?
Yeah. Drac,
no. No. Come on, buddy.
Okay, just put this on the table.
Yeah. Good call.
And move the cat.
Yeah. Sorry, Drac. You gave me no choice. You fat fuck. Ah. It was like Excalibur. Jesus.
Yeah, he dug his claws in the couch.
I know. I
didn't
think he'd have that big a grip.
He's a cat.
Anyway.
So, the film title is a very interesting story. So, for those of you who are unaware, Jared Hess and John Hader, they went to Brigham Young University. They were both, I don't know if they're still affiliated with LDS.
Dude.
But Mormons. And Jared Hess got the name Napoleon Dynamite from when he was doing mission work in Illinois.
Huh.
And he met a guy who claimed his name was Napoleon Dynamite, and the name just stuck with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go back there.
Yeah,
go back there.
Just hang out back there. It's a
you're
cave
good.
of wonders. Anyway,
and when they were filming, someone informed, like one of the cast or crew members informed Jared Hess that Napoleon Dynamite is an Elvis Costello reference.
huh?
Because it's like a character in a song or something.
Huh.
And then when the movie came out, Elvis Costello was not happy.
Well, he's an asshole. So
He is an asshole. And he's just like, I wish they had credited me in this.
Look, talented musician, terrible person.
Yeah, like, I can read the quote here. It says, the guy just denies completely that Costello says, the guy just denies completely that I made the name up, but I invented it. Maybe somebody told him the name. He truly feels he came to it by chance, but it's two words you're never going to hear together.
Wow, he's humble.
Guys, can you not?
Not right now, guys.
Yeah, not right now. But yeah, humble guy, isn't he? And racist.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. So most of my other notes in here are about like stuff that happens in the movie. Yeah. It, as I said, it made $46 million on a $400,000 budget and was a limited release. But since the movie kind of got memeified and spread via word of mouth and MTV marketing it, it got huge.
Yeah, this sold like hotcakes on the home media market.
It really did.
Yeah, everybody in my class back then, like, 2005, right?
2004.
2004. I would have been in grade school by then. Everyone and their mother
was talking about
about this movie, and it just slipped me by because back then I was And
Beowulf.
Beowulf? No. Nope. Out. Get out.
Down.
Down.
Seriously, Beowulf?
Sorry, Beowulf. I got no choice here. Continue, Erin.
So everyone has a story for this movie. My story I'll get into later because it's a very strange and awkward story of how I first watched this movie. Just pick them up.
Yeah. I was trying not to have him land on my laptop.
Oh.
Beowulf.
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 No. Go away.
Okay, he's down there. That's acceptable? Question mark?
Question mark.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I've seen this movie. Dahlia's seen this movie.
Yes.
I have not.
Richie has not.
Several times I've seen this.
So, and I've seen this movie, I want to say twice. So I have seen it more times than John dies at the end, so we're on a better track here. But this movie does still kind of a cult following. They did a TV show on MTV, like an animated Napoleon Dynamite show, probably, 8-10 years ago?
Yeah.
I heard it was...
I've heard it was just kind of meh.
Yeah.
It was there.
It was there.
Got the cast back, I think.
They did get some of the cast back,
It was
yeah.
during that time period where, for some reason, they were under the impression that they needed to end King of the Hill. So they ended King of the Hill, and then they replaced it with the Cleveland Show. And then after the Cleveland Show only lasted a few seasons, they kept, shoving in shows to try to replace its, time slot.
The animation one.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this around the same time as Clerks, the TV series, or did that come later?
Clerks?
Yeah.
Way before that.
Okay, Beowulf!
Clerks was also on, a different network.
Oh, I thought it was on MTV.
No. And the Napoleon Dynamite
What?
wasn't on MTV.
Why are you sending it
Oh,
to
I
me?
thought it was in...
The Napoleon Dynamite TV show wasn't on MTV.
Oh, I was
on
thinking
Fox.
it was on Fox, but
Part
it
of
was,
the animation
Domination.
yeah.
block. Yeah, that's a whole weird thing.
It was a whole weird thing back
Yeah.
in, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Wait, I forget. Wasn't that kind of around the same time? Around the same time Alan Gregory was a thing?
Yes, around the same time.
Which, yikes.
Weird show.
I don't remember that one.
Good.
I guess so.
I'll tell you about it off screen and watch it cringe on camera later. Anyway.
So,
I've never seen this. As has been said, it slipped me by because I was into cartoons and pausing cartoons to see what voice actors were in it. Foreshadowing, yada yada yada.
yeah. See, for me, this kind of flew under my radar for a long time. I remember being in, the 5th grade and everyone talking about Napoleon Dynamite because it had just come out, a year prior. And they, but I had no idea what people were talking about, and they're like, Napoleon Dynamite. And so I think I saw the movie poster or something. I was like, oh, huh. And then I didn't watch it till I was 17.
Yeah, pretty much my only knowledge of this is that the character Harold from Total Drama Island is literally just John Hader's character.
Kinda, yeah.
Same catchphrases and everything. So, gosh!
Yeah.
Idiot! Anyway.
Yeah.
Dahlia, what's your relationship to this movie?
I was in the age demographic that got obsessed with it when it came out. I thought it was a really funny movie. I didn't have the Vote Pedro shirt, but I did have a little keychain that had clips from the movie when you press the button and stuff like that.
Little...
Yeah, I had one of
It
those.
was like a Tamagotchi, but it played movie clips.
Yeah. I had one of those. Play audio from the movie, bit crushed audio, of course.
Horrible bit crushed
Yeah,
audio.
of course.
Wii remote style.
Yes. But I enjoyed this movie. My family enjoys this movie. It was one of those DVDs we always had lying around. It was one of those movies where it's I'm bored. You just toss Napoleon Dynamite in when you don't have anything else to do. Because people have to remember, before the age of streaming, your entertainment options were limited.
Based on either if there was a video store near you,
Yeah.
or like a Best Buy or a Blockbuster.
Because this was pre-streaming, so it's like, okay, you could rent something, or you have probably like a collection of movies that you watch over and over again, or you play video games or read or watch TV. And chances are, if you were watching TV, you were watching the same episodes over and over and over again.
Because syndication,
Yeah.
If you did have a console to play them, anyway.
Yeah. And if you had cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're just watching PBS. Well, my friends growing up didn't have cable. And I remember I came over to her house once and I was just like, why is it just PBS? And she's like, we don't have cable. And I was like, what?
Literally just PBS.
Oh, it's like PBS and local news channels, and that was it. Because that's what you could get without cable back in the day. Now, without cable, you get streaming. Because we don't have cable, we have a Roku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were interesting times, kids.
They really were, because, like, this... it's funny how I remember, I just remember this bit from... Well, not really a bit. I was in the 5th grade, and I remember my teacher. We were reading a short story about, like, a blind girl who lived on a farm or something. And before we read the story, the teacher asked, does anyone know anything about farming? And everyone was just like, yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. And someone was like, I need my chapstick.
Yep.
And then the teacher was just like, all right, stop. Does anyone know anything about farming outside of Napoleon Dynamite? And the class just went silent.
So it's streaming on Disney Plus.
Yes, it's streaming on Disney Plus. You can also probably buy this on like Amazon or eBay pretty cheap, to be honest.
Yeah.
I have here the Disney Plus description if the uninitiated may read.
Absolutely, go right ahead.
It's a brief one anyway. Awkward teenager Napoleon Dynamite struggles with dealing with school and his family in this small Idaho town. When his friend Pedro decides to run for class president, Napoleon steps in to help him win.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Succinct.
yeah. I mean, when you only have the what the streaming tells you what the description is, that's what you get.
Well,
but any thoughts before we dive in?
No, I'll be interested in revisiting this one. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah, it's been I think I was probably 20 the last time I saw this, so it's been 10 years.
I'm intrigued to see what I missed out on. And I don't know if it's possible to be nostalgic for something you've never seen, but whatever that is, I've got that right now.
Gotcha.
Time to find out what memes I completely missed.
Yeah. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get started on watching Napoleon Dynamite. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
And we're back. We just finished watching the 2004 independent coming-of-age comedy film, Napoleon Dynamite. Now, this is the 3rd time I've seen this movie. It just keeps getting better. But we'll get into that later. So, I want to know let's start with Richie's take, because he hasn't seen it.
Yeah, he's the uninitiated.
You're the uninitiated. Let's start with you.
Okay. So Napoleon Dynamite is a good time that will leave a smile on your face. Obviously it's not super deep, but it's it's a high school comedy. A lot of the characters are super likable. It nails the feeling of teenage awkwardness to a T, and I was actually pretty impressed by the cinematography and the score when it was there. That's pretty much my only gripe. The score kind of went in and out.
It's in and out. It's not the best, but it's still a fun movie.
Yeah. And to be fair, like, the score being less present is one of the movie's strengths, because a lot of the best comedy in this movie relies on silence, and awkward pauses.
Yeah.
So a score can't be too intrusive for that. But Dahlia, what do you think of revisiting this?
Oh yeah, no. I still enjoy it. Like, this movie doesn't have as big of an effect on me as it does on other people, just because I've seen it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was one of my movies. This was one of the movies I owned. So this was thrown on in the background a lot. So I've seen this movie many a time. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love it. I love Napoleon, like, becoming sort of like a comforting figure for the freaks and geeks of the school. Loosening up and becoming a bit less of an asshole. Discovering his hidden talents and like how it affects the people around him. Like it happens to like Kip as well.
Hey, Napoleon's a good friend to have.
Yeah.
That's what I like about him. Like, he's your classic two above it geek with a heart of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not the most pleasant person ever, but he instantly just latches on to Pedro and has it set in his mind that I got this dude.
Yeah.
And it's really cute.
Yeah, it is, because I like Pedro. I feel like he's very wholesome in a way you don't see a lot, just in film in general.
Just a laid-back guy who enjoys Napoleon's company.
Yeah, he enjoys Napoleon's company. He's like, I'm gonna run for school president, and he does really well. Spoiler alert. Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. Probably should have gotten that shirt. Oh well.
You can probably still buy it at Spencer's.
But yeah, Pedro's adorable.
He is.
If there are Pedro haters somewhere out there in the world, y'all need therapy. It's impossible to dislike him. He's always grinning. He's always super calm.
He's super chill. He's chill, and I like chill.
Polite.
Mm-hmm. And I like Deb too.
Oh yeah, Deb's cool.
Yeah, cause she's not like an over the top character. Actually, no. Well, I can't say no one, but
in some ways,
the students, a lot of the students aren't like big over the top characters.
Well, that's what I like too, because like
it feels more realistic.
They feel like teenagers.
Yeah, even though everyone in this movie's in their 20s.
Dawson.
They feel
Dawson
like
Creek.
Yeah. They feel like awkward teenagers. Like they're channeling that awkwardness of when you're 16 and going to the dance and trying to ask your crush out or things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the awkwardness of being like, my mom told me I have to go to the dance with you.
Yeah.
Which is like...
This movie's a master of cringe comedy, though.
It really is.
And of course, voice acting nerd over here, Diedrich Bader as Rex.
Yes.
Putting on his best macho 80s karate instructor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we find out he can back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
boy.
We do.
Oh,
we do. That'll be... Do we do spoilers for this later?
I don't know if we have to, because everyone's seen this movie.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kicks the shit out of...
Rico,
Napoleon's asshole uncle.
Yeah.
But yeah, Diedrich Bader Rex is also a pretty prominent voice actor. Fans of the Harley Quinn animated series might know him as Batman, and he was also him in Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
And he was Dahlia, this one's for you. He was Haas Delgado from Billy and Mandy.
Yep.
And I had this little, that's where that's from moment, because the video game is actually a fairly decent Smash Brothers clone.
Oh.
And if Haas wins, he'll do a pose and he'll say, "Bow to your sensei." And
we just realized that was a reference to this movie.
I was like, ha!
It makes sense now. There are so many lines in this movie that are just memorable. And it's not like memorable like a monologue or something like that.
Memetic.
It's just, they're just funny.
Yeah.
Your mom goes to college.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I heard idiot or
Gosh.
yeah, or
Gosh.
can you bring me some chapstick? My lips hurt real bad.
Yeah.
John Hader, it was on top of that role.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, it defined his career for a reason. He was just,
Yeah.
like, his vocal delivery is perfect.
Mhm.
His deadpan, he's a good physical actor.
I remember
Yes.
there was once a story that Jesse Eisenberg told about how he had some kid bullying him outside of like his apartment every time he came out, who called him Napoleon Dynamite, and he's just like, I never played that character. Please stop calling me that.
In the most Jesse Eisenberg way. Because
Yeah.
because he has that whole...
Yeah, and he's like, you know, he's like, Brandon, I never played that character. Please stop calling me that.
Of course he's got a name like Brandon.
Yeah.
He's probably talking like his character in Zombieland, you know, Columbus.
Yeah.
There are no penguins in the North Pole.
Okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, there's so many lines in this movie just that are just funny or just memorable because they're funny. As we mentioned, the chapstick. Teenage fat lard, come eat your dinner.
They have a llama for some reason.
They have a llama.
What are they keeping it for? Are they...
I think it's just a pet llama.
Oh, okay.
Because they only have one. It's not like they're breeding llamas.
Well, I guess it is Idaho. They have the
They have the land for it. They show that everyone has a land for it. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people in the movie have the land for it. And you can even tell, like, that they're not, like, in the center of town because it's, well, obviously. But literally at one point, Kip goes, hey, Napoleon, can you go into town for me? And I'm just thinking, like, yeah. Because there's like, town, and then there's farmland. That's small towns for you. And then there's houses in the farmland, of course. So it's like, yeah, we're going into town. You want to grab anything?
I also think this movie's got great cinematography for what humor it's going for. Mm-hmm. Like, it loves its wide shots and its pans. I was happy to see how wholesome this movie was, though, just overall.
Yeah, because as I mentioned, it's not like a crass comedy in any way. Like, as I said, I'm pretty sure this movie's got, like, a PG rating. I don't even think they say, 13. Oh my god, in this movie.
Like, you'd think it would go for lowbrow jokes and...
Yeah, as I said, it's not Eurotrip.
Yeah, you'd think it would punch down, but I love the fact that... I don't know if a lot of people are gonna comment on this at all, but the whole subplot with Kip and LaFonda was actually kind of cute in its own way.
It was, yeah.
Like, it's hilarious how quickly the romance goes,
yeah.
but...
Well, they established that they've been talking online for, like, a long-ass time.
Yeah, but in comedies like this, you'd usually get the subversion where the camera pans up and it's like the joke is, oh, she's super homely, but no, she's pretty and she's sweet, and she actually is really nice to Napoleon.
Yeah, because like any other movie would make the joke like she's fat or like he's being catfished or stuff like that.
Yeah. But
this movie doesn't do that. It's not mean. Like LaFonda's really nice.
Yeah.
If anything, the joke is she's shockingly hot.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't expect it for Kip, who's kind of a...
Who's, like, maybe 5'6".
He's a twig.
Yeah.
Like...
He tries to throw a punch, and he's like...
And Dahlia, you were the one who said, too, speaking of Kip, that it's, like, really goes to show how much a nice relationship can improve one's personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, he starts out...
being really obnoxious.
Just a total dick to Napoleon and going along with Uncle Rico's schemes. But then LaFonda comes into his life, and he actually ends up being the one to give Napoleon a motivational speech about how to help Pedro.
Yeah.
It's really sweet.
It is.
On how to talk to girls, too.
Yeah. Because there's a scene where one of Uncle Rico... Sorry, let me go back a little bit. So, Mac's mom from Always Sunny plays the grandma in this movie, and she breaks her tailbone at the beginning of the movie while on a ATV. Falling off an ATV. But anyway, and Uncle Rico steps in to basically house sit, but he's acting like they're dad. And they're just like, "Can you just go?"
Yeah, Uncle Rico's a scumbag.
He's a scumbag, and he's selling Tupperware door to door.
Tupperware.
And then
implants.
he was selling supplements to make your boobs grow.
Oh.
Which is probably just as best as in a capsule, but whatever.
Oh God, no.
Or talc or something. I don't know.
Can't be anything not poisonous.
Exactly. And then he tries to market it to Deb, who's like 16.
You feel so bad for her, too.
I do. Because it's like... I look at Deb and I'm just like... Yeah...
Honey.
Oh. Honey.
And it's funny because I even turned to Erin. I'm like, can Napoleon please just kick his ass? And, then he
gets his ass kicked
by Rex.
Who has a Taekwondo dojo. That's what they're calling it. And like an $800 crash course on how to on self-defense or whatever.
Yeah. That whole scene's just... That was one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Honestly, that's my favorite scene where where Rico tries to go into Rex's wife's.
Yeah.
Rex's wife, and then he immediately gets his ass beat and his arm broken.
Again, is it Diedrich or Diedrich? Diedrich Bader was... He's just got the perfect macho voice.
Movie for like 5 minutes, but he makes it.
Like he steals the show.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah,
yeah.
And one thing I think we gotta talk about, because we haven't really talked about that much, is how good the licensed soundtrack is. In
oh
this.
yeah,
it's really good. Like, it's funny during the dance scene, not the dance scene, but the scene where they're at the dance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it the prom scene.
Prom.
Yeah. So during the prom scene, they played "Forever Young" by Alphaville, and I just laughed because my senior prom's theme was "We Are Young" by Fun.
Yeah. What I really like is how the soundtrack kind of matches the film, in that like a lot of it is like anachronistic to like the film, and it feels out of place because like I said in an interview, like someone even asked Jared Hess, they were like, "Oh, where's what time period is the movie set in?" And he went, "Idaho."
Which honestly, kind of, I haven't been to Idaho.
Yeah.
But I think about like the town, where my grandma lives, and that kind of thing, and I'm just like, well, the architecture's from the 70s, the stores were built in the 80s,
yeah,
and nothing has changed since except for there's Wi-Fi now.
It's one of those things, like you had said way back in the Near Dark episode, that small towns like that can feel like taking a time machine. They can feel like
a time capsule sometimes.
You, like a decade or two behind.
Yeah. Because the biggest thing that I remember growing up with my grandparents was that we got Wi-Fi at the library. That was like the biggest thing that happened in the town outside of like the yearly festival.
Wow.
And like the Memorial Day parade. It's like that's the biggest thing, was just like we got Wi-Fi at the library now.
I guess Erin here's the authenticity barometer for this movie.
Yeah. It's funny because I was looking at like the interiors of the houses, and I'm just like, oh, there's so much wood paneling. I feel like I'm in my grandma's basement.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she said that. Yeah, good use of time after time at the prom too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Dahlia, you were mentioning Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
And like how amazing it is. That was her first album.
Yeah, her first album had like 4 major hit singles in the U.S. and two additional singles overseas.
Is that also She Bop?
Yeah, She Bop's on that album. Damn. Yeah, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. Like, there's a lot on that first record.
Wow.
Yeah. It's funny because for a fun little off topic thing, one thing I love about Sydney is she didn't write Girls Just Wanna Have Fun.
Who did?
So it was like some other songwriter wrote the song, you know, like some work for hire songwriter who was like trying to pitch the song around to people. And when she picked it up, she hated that song because the original lyrics were like super misogynistic. So as like a big middle finger, she turned it into like a song of like female empowerment.
Oh, like girl power, yeah.
Yeah. And she like basically turned it into like the ultimate girl anthem. And
you wouldn't guess it was misogynistic by her delivery.
No, you wouldn't. But that's just how good Sydney was. Like,
yeah,
she could sell it.
She yeah, I mean, still is. She's still alive. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
4-octave vocal range. I mean, jeez.
Yep. Beowulf.
Which, you know, for those of you who aren't music people here, Erin, give them context to how insane that is.
Very few artists have that, and singers, like, generally the only people I can think of who would have that regularly would be, like, classical singers.
Yeah.
And that's because...
Sorry.
And that's because it's, like a good example would be, like, an opera singer having a 4-octave range.
Yeah.
Bobby McFerrin, I think, has a 4-octave range.
I think Freddie Mercury did. It's gonna sound crazy. Axl Rose does.
I can see that.
Yeah.
We mentioned Cyndi Lauper, of course. I'm trying to think of this one dickhead in my high school choir department. You know who you are. I'm blanking on someone else. I had a list on my phone or thing.
All right, I pulled up a thing. So
Christina Aguilera.
Oh, really? Bruce Dickinson.
Huh.
From Iron Maiden.
Yeah. Julie Andrews. Julie Andrews.
Oh, Julie Andrews.
She did. She did before she had that vocal surgery.
Oh, Jonathan Davis.
Oh.
Korn. Kate Bush.
I can see that.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
I can see that. Beyonce.
Yeah. Oh, Whitney Houston did.
I can see that.
Ariana.
Yeah.
Also.
That Miles Kennedy dude apparently has one.
Hey.
Yeah, you were right, Richie. Bobby McFerrin.
Hold it.
Roy Orbison.
Oh, yeah.
Paul McCartney does, apparently.
Well, Paul McCartney does a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
and he always has.
Look at the gulf between his Beatles work and his solo stuff and see his
and
range.
Wings and everything,
and
yeah.
Wings.
And Haley Williams, which also checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Just chill out, little dude.
There you go. Be the fifth host that is only barely visible, I guess.
Fifth. There's only 3 of us. Fourth?
You got a mouse in your pocket?
Oh, Beowulf didn't like that very much.
That's my inner voice actor showing again. Anyway.
But yeah, it's one of the, like, there's, like, we went over a list. I think Tom York has a 4-octave range.
Yeah, that would
think
track.
so.
Look at...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. Because, I mean, because he can go from, like, gravelly, really low
to falsetto.
Like, to high falsetto.
Yeah, look at literally every track in Rainbows.
Yeah.
I was going to say, look at videotape.
Videotape,
True.
Yeah.
So
that
Napoleon...
song makes me cry.
Napoleon Dynamite. Back to Napoleon Dynamite. Speaking of the licensed soundtrack.
Oh wait, that's the track I was at. Sorry, that's actually the track I was thinking of.
Yeah, Beowulf. Hey.
Exit music.
Yeah, exit music for a film. I am sorry to Richie for editing this, but I'm trying to get a cat to not eat the tripod.
Yeah.
Well, he's gone.
Specifically, anyway. From when he goes slow to the "We hope that you choke" part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, wake from your sleep. Like, I can't do that.
And then the really high, like, "We hope that you choke" part at the end, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. Music is related to our podcast.
It is true.
You know, but yeah, like, and what I like is even the most modern song that plays in the film feels outdated.
Yeah.
And old. Because, like, no, because
We're Gonna Be Friends.
We're Gonna Be Friends, because that song has a very old feel to it.
Folksy.
Yeah, it does. Because it's just Jack White and a guitar.
Yeah, because it feels very 70s, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, very
70s folksy.
Yeah.
Who's the chick who did Brand New Key?
Melanie.
Yeah. Same kind of tone as that.
Yeah. Like it's got a very retro tone to it. Like that's just how the film is, which I really appreciate.
Another example I thought of.
Yeah.
Joni Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see the Joni Mitchell vibes in there.
I want a cover of that by her now, because she just got back into music.
She did, yeah. Just like a year ago?
Yeah. I want that cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, great licensed soundtrack, like you said, Dahlia.
Yeah. And the incidental music is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Bouncy.
Yeah.
Bouncy fun.
Light.
Yeah. So the dance scene. Canned Heat.
By Jamiroquai.
It's funny. So this is what I was going to get into earlier about the dance scene in this movie. It was the last scene that they filmed. They had about 11 minutes left on the film reel. And they were like, okay, we got to get this done. We got to do this. I think they had Beat It playing on a boombox or something.
Huh. Like pre-editing, right?
Pre-editing, of course. And they just rolled with it. John Hader killed it. And they were like, this is what we're putting in the movie because this is the last of the film that we have.
Yeah.
But it turned out great. Like, and also, as Dahlia was saying, it may have been a nod to Evolution of Dance, but I couldn't find anything about that.
Yeah, I mean, apparently Evolution of Dance was recorded before this movie came out, but Evolution of Dance wasn't really widely spread online until like YouTube. 2006. So.
Yeah, YouTube days.
Yeah.
Early YouTube.
Man, they were doing some deep cuts there.
They were. Honestly, I feel like someone just had like a video of it somewhere and we're like, let's do that. But it's funny because like I had some notes here regarding that scene. Bear with me 1 second. Do not open Discord. Do not follow me on Discord.
It's not like they're gonna find you.
That's fair. Oh yeah, the dance scene was mostly improvised. Tina Majorino, who played Deb, I believe I think it was Deb. Is that Deb? But I'm blanking. No, I'm looking on the wrong thing. She played Deb. Yeah, Tina Majorino. She played Deb. She gave some choreography tips, but John Hader improvised like 90% of that dance.
He's got some moves.
He does. He really does. And yeah, that was the thing that I put on there about the dance scene was that they had one roll of film stock left, which was about 10.5 to 11 minutes. Mostly improvised, and they had to do it literally last minute for the big scene in the film. which is really crazy. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, we did all this. Movie's almost done. Crap. The climax of the film.
And they didn't even know what song they were going to use.
They didn't know what song they were going to use, no, because they were like stuck between different songs.
I'd say they picked the right one.
Yeah, Canned Heat was where they used a lot of their budget to try to get the rights to that song.
Doesn't surprise me because I think JK might be a little insane.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Dahlia, have you heard about some of his stuff?
No, I haven't actually.
I think it's fun. Okay, so apparently, allegedly, the dude has been known to throw hands. Like,
Okay.
like the dude will throw some drunken hands, and I think it's funny because of his voice. You wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes back.
If you give anyone enough alcohol, they're probably gonna throw hands at some point.
It comes back to what you said, Dahlia. Like, people who make soft music tend to,
Beowulf.
like, look at the Eagles.
Dude, what are you doing?
No, not that. Do not get that.
What are you on tonight?
What is that?
Something I cannot say on camera.
Oh, whoops. So yeah, remember what you said about the Eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Sorry.
same that way.
This is going in my pocket until after we finish filming.
I'm sorry,
It's
Erin.
legal.
Yeah, but it's not legal everywhere.
Okay, but we're not gonna get arrested in another state.
That's true. There was a joint on the bookshelf in a canister, and the cat was about to eat weed.
We're in Jersey, people.
We're in Jersey. That's legal.
Yep.
We've talked about bloody violence, and yet somehow this is where the line is drawn.
Don't do drugs, kids. Because your cats will eat them.
Yeah.
What the shit is this episode?
I don't know. It's because of this one trying to eat my frickin' weed.
And him derailing everything.
Yeah. Get on the couch if you want to do something, you little weirdo. Ah!
Not to the microphone.
Ma.
Did that actually cause like an audio thing?
Yes.
Yeah, because he bumped the microphone on the way up.
Oh my god.
Ma.
Anyway. So, I'm trying to think what else I have to say about this movie outside of, like, it's fun. Mac's mom from Always Sunny plays the grandma.
Yeah?
Which is really
acting,
funny.
Like you said,
The acting is phenomenal from everyone in this movie.
Great across the board. We already talked about John Hader.
The cinematography you talked about, and I don't really have much to add to that this time around.
Erin Ramirez, I think, is a highlight performance.
He really is.
Like, he gives Pedro that aforementioned, like, charm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if I were in school back then, I'd vote for him.
Yeah.
Especially when with a friend like that busting his ass up there.
Yeah, I love the scene where he's just like, back in Mexico, we did that all the time when talking about making a piñata of someone you don't like and beating them. Beating the piñata, not the person.
Fair. I mean, accurate.
Yeah. I mean, you've been to Mexico, we have not.
Yeah. It was a lovely time.
You were the cultured one.
I just like Frida Kahlo, okay?
Well, I was going to say, you got back from Japan and you went to Mexico in college. I went to Canada once. We got kicked out of our hotel, not because of weed. But because we had a dog.
Well, time for the obnoxious quote of the day. In the end, we can endure much more than we think we can.
In Canada.
Frida Kahlo.
Oh.
In the end, we can endure much more than we think we can.
Oh, okay. In Canada.
Jackass. Yeah, I loved this one, honestly. Like, is it award material? But it's nice, fun, fluffy, hilarious stuff. A nice low-key comedy.
Yeah, it's a very low-key comedy and comedy.
There you
Comedy.
go. You got it.
I got
You're
it.
good.
And I do like that every so often because like people tend to like the big blockbuster comedies. Like I remember everyone talked about The Hangover when I was in high school.
Overrated.
It is overrated. But and like just these big, or even like other movies that people just remember. For some reason, that came to my mind was Army of Darkness, even though it's a horror comedy.
Yeah, what?
I don't know why.
I mean,
This here's my boomstick. That's from Evil Dead 2.
that's Army of Darkness.
Yeah, and also I quoted that movie all the time in high school, and like 5 people know what I was talking about.
That's true. It was more. If there was someone we knew who hadn't seen
Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness, we really should cover it.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Guest
I have to
episode,
ask. We have to ask our friends. Has anyone not seen Army of Darkness?
Well,
Yeah.
Oathbreaker's already off that list because we've watched the Evil Dead movies together.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Jeff?
Maybe?
Maybe?
No, Russell's definitely seen it.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, he hasn't.
you have to remember he likes old horror movies.
You're right. He only likes the Universal era.
Yeah, he only likes the real.
I
old
feel
stuff.
like... Would I be wrong to guess that Bruce Campbell's brand of humor would be right up his alley, though?
I feel like he would like it because I mean, Raimi's comedy is very Three Stooges inspired.
Yes, he would like. He would like
You know
it.
what else? You also said you and him bonded over Megas XLR. He loved... Bruce Campbell was in Megas XLR.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could say he's that MODOK copy.
Yeah, but like, yeah, no, I love those movies. I even when I was particularly pleased about something in high school, I would do the groovy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go groovy, and nobody ever knew what I was referencing when I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, we would have been best buds in high school.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I would do the groovy, and I kept trying to make it catch on. People didn't say groovy.
People didn't say groovy.
People didn't say groovy.
Uncultured swine.
I know.
Yeah.
But this was a delight, Erin. Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
You're welcome.
I also like that the two of us kind of were on a comedy streak.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I feel like we needed a break from the darkness and throw something fun and lighthearted in the mix.
Yeah,
because we did Thirst, we did Pan's Labyrinth.
Both of which got really depressing.
Yeah.
No offense, of course, Dahlia. It was a good movie. It just, sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where would you put House Party on that comedy scale of yours?
Yeah, it was also more lighthearted.
It was definitely more lighthearted, yeah. I'd give that movie like a B.
No, I meant like low key versus like blockbuster.
I wouldn't say it's I wouldn't say it wasn't either, actually.
Somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle, yeah, because it's definitely not low key. But it's definitely not like some big crazy, like something happens every 3 seconds kind of movie.
Yeah. I feel like, I feel like it's kind of the same sort of deal where the actors make it work as well as it does.
Mm-hmm.
2 fun movies.
Yeah.
I can definitely see why it was such a big deal back then.
Yeah. Because, like, I feel like this is a movie you can watch, like, with your, like, 12 or 13-year-old, and they're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. They'll
And
find
they're gonna find it as funny as you do.
Yeah.
And relatable.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah, it's not like American Pie where it's just like don't watch that with anybody.
That's not a good example for anyone.
But I'm saying like
all.
the late 90s and early 2000s comedies, like the American Pie movies, Euro Trip, things like that, where it's like these big like these basically the more raunchy kind of teen comedies.
It's crazy to think how much half of that shit would put you on a watch list.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
But they had it at Blockbuster.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I just aged myself real bad.
Dude, I feel like the one dude from the from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh yeah.
Crusade.
Last Crusade.
Last Crusade. God damn it.
I was gonna say Holy Grail.
Wrong indie.
Wrong cup.
Wait, hold. I chose poorly.
One good joke in How I Met Your Mother was they got that guy to reprise his role.
They did,
that
yeah.
was the same guy?
Yeah.
It was the same guy, because he's like, you have chosen poorly.
Yeah, because they do a joke where it's like sometimes in life you make a bad decision where you imagine the Grail guy from like Last Crusade showing up and being like, you chose poorly. And throughout that episode, when characters make bad decisions, he appears as a vision.
You chose
Poorly.
Yeah.
Or you have chosen wisely.
I think at one point even just like, come on.
He did that, yeah. Like at one point at the end of the episode, he's like, come on, man.
So, all right.
Good one.
Yeah.
And of course,
Rolls back to me.
to the ringleader.
So we're going a little darker, not super dark. You know, like it. Let me put it this way: it's been a while on the podcast since we did a cult classic slasher movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
all the
yeah.
way back in The Burning, I think.
Yeah, we haven't done it since The Burning, which, granted,
Which is like 4 or 5 years ago.
interesting stories behind that one. Go watch that episode, especially for its, you know, if you're into urban legends, go watch that one because we talk about the Cropsey urban legend in there, and we talk about, you know, the interesting stuff that the keyboardist of Yes did the score for the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise that movie was not interesting at all.
Hey, I mean, it's got a very interesting place in film history. It was one of the video nasties.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, for those of
Jason
you who
Alexander, too. He was
Yeah.
I was like, Jason Alexander with hair.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, look it up. It was a moral panic thing that the UK was on about in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting stuff to look into. Watch it. Watch some videos on it. But I want to talk about a film that came out in a very dry period for the slasher film. Because the mid-2000s was a bit of a dry period for the slasher film. You know, we had the late 90s slasher revival, and the early 2000s did it a bit with stuff like I Know What You Did Last Summer, but it tapered off once, like, you know, the, like, as people call it, the torture porn subgenre began to spring up.
Yeah,
Then you had a whole bunch of not great remakes.
Yeah, and then a bunch of the horror remakes. There was a bit of a dry spell. Well, along comes indie director and lover of the slasher flick, Adam Green, with a film for the classic slasher fan. I'm talking a villain played by Kane Hodder himself. That's right, the best Jason Voorhees. I mean, I don't know, I'm saying that like it's a controversial statement. It's Kane Hodder. Mm-hmm. Like, he played Jason more than anybody, you know? I mean, well, he's the only guy who played Jason more than once.
Yeah.
Big fella.
Big dude. Great physical actor.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Englund and Tony Todd making appearances.
Rest in peace.
And for those of you who are a fan of some other subgenres of horror films, you got Joshua Leonard from the Blair Witch Project.
Oh my god, I forgot Josh was in that movie.
Yeah.
The movie you're about to pick.
Yeah. So we're talking about a film that has just had just this year is having its 20th anniversary, and that's seasonally appropriate because what do slasher films love more than anything?
Holidays.
Exactly. A slasher movie needs a significant date. Slasher movies never just take place on a random Tuesday. So we're talking about the slasher film set during Mardi Gras, which it currently is.
Well, it was last week.
Well, it goes on for a while.
It ended last week.
Did it?
Yeah, because it ends on Ash Wednesday.
Belated Mardi Gras.
Belated Mardi Gras.
I thought it also happens in March.
No, it's 40 days before Easter.
Oh.
Which is usually in April.
Weird. Well,
so it's February. It's always February for the most part.
But still, you know, a Mardi Gras movie because we haven't covered that for a holiday, and we just had Mardi Gras. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're gonna be talking 2006's cult classic horror film that spawned a small slasher franchise, which actually just had its most recent film only 9 years ago.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, and it did the thing that like legacy movies like to do, where they change the title just to be named after the character. You know how like the First Blood series just became Rambo.
Yeah.
Well, the last one was called Victor Crowley, which is the name of the slasher in those
Spoiler
films.
alert. I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
it's
I'm
it
kidding.
literally the beginning of the movie tells you. So yeah, join us next time where we cover Hatchet.
See you next time. Do you have any thoughts, Dracula? No, he wants to take a nap. What's that? What's that, Drac? What's that? It's bedtime, isn't it? He's staring directly at the camera.